Today we're going to be discussing theme. We've talked about theme briefly in the past, but today we're going to be digging deeper and really understanding how to find the theme in the passages that we read. The first question you might ask is, what exactly is the theme? The theme is the lesson about life or human nature that the author wants you to understand. Theme is very important in stories. It's often the one thing that we remember and that stays with us long after we've forgotten the details of the story. Sometimes an author will directly state the theme in the passage. You're able to underline what the author has told you about life. But more often than not, the author implies the theme. You have to infer from the clues in the text what the author is trying to teach you. One mistake that kids commonly make when trying to determine the theme is they mistake the topic for the theme. The topic can be said in one or two words, and it just sums up what the story is basically about. However, the theme is more than that. The theme is the message that the author is trying to convey about the topic, and it needs to be stated in a sentence. Think, for example, about the Three Little Pigs. The topic of the Three Little Pigs is hard work. However, the theme is what the author is trying to tell you or teach you about hard work. Talk to your shoulder partner and try to decide, what does the Three Little Pigs teach us about hard work? Did you guys decide? The theme of the Three Little Pigs is that hard work pays off in the end. We learn this from the actions of the third little pig. It is implied, it is not something that's directly stated. The third pig lives while the other two pigs get eaten by the big bad wolf. They get eaten because they did not plan ahead. They did not build the best possible house to keep them safe from the dangers of the forest. Now we're going to use some visual examples to see how we do in picking out the topic and the theme. Talk to your shoulder partner. What do you notice about these two photos? What is a possible topic that these photos could be about? Awesome. Now I want you to look at these two quotes. Here's a hint. These quotes have the same topic as the pictures that you saw before. The first one is from Dr. Seuss, and it says, "Why fit in when you were born to stand out?" The other quote is by Benjamin Franklin, and it says, "If everyone is thinking alike, then no one is thinking." This can give you an additional hint to the topic and also possibly the theme of these photos and these quotes. Talk to your shoulder partner. What do you think the topic is, and what do you think the theme is now? Remember when I told you earlier in class that I would refer back to the video clip that we watched at the beginning? Well, here it is. This video clip that you watched at the beginning of class also has to do with the same topic and theme. What do you think it is? The topic of all of the pictures, the quotes, and the movie clip are the same. The topic is individuality, or being an individual. Notice that can be said in one or two words. The theme is what the author is trying to teach you about individuality. The theme of all of these works is it is important to be an individual. That can be said in a sentence. It is important to be an individual. Notice the difference here between the topic and the theme. Another story that shares this theme is The Ugly Duckling. In the beginning of The Ugly Duckling, the duckling is different than all the other ducks and thinks he is ugly and unacceptable. However, by the end of the story, the duckling realizes that the reason he looks different is because he is actually one of the most beautiful birds in the lake, that he is a swan. This story teaches us that it's okay to be different and that being different can actually make you special. Differences make you special. That is a theme. The fact that all of these items have a similar theme shows that they have a recurring theme. Recurring theme means a theme that happens over and over again in literature. There are certain themes that occur often. Examples of recurring themes are it pays to work hard and plan ahead, like in the Three Little Pigs, and appearances can be deceiving, or it is important to be an individual, as in the case of The Ugly Duckling. Okay, go ahead and open your books to page 318, and you're going to see a poem that's titled The Drum by Nikki Giovanni. This poem shares the same topic and theme as The Ugly Duckling and the other examples that I've given you today. I'm going to show you a strategy on how to find the theme from the details of a passage. And then you guys are going to work together in your pairs with a couple of excerpts and try to figure out the theme of the excerpts.